Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Fanatic, founder of soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to this video. It's basically a beat breakdown or how to make I hate to say it, but a Game of Thrones beat, if you will. I call this beat Kingslayer because it just slays. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, click that sub button, click the bell as well so you're alerted to more videos like this and also other producer tips and techniques and loop packs and all that rhyme, bars. Anyway, I haven't did one of these videos in forever. I'm not making a beat on the spot. I'm just giving you a breakdown of what I did to create it. So that way it inspires you and gives you some type of idea to take your beats and run with it, and also just create whatever you want and just kind of have this open plateau, if you will, or open tapestry to create whatever you want. I want to inspire you, hopefully say something dope where you didn't know about a certain thing you can do, and also just kind of guide you to make something dope. So anyway, jumping into this beat right here. Right, so it's been a while, almost a month since I did a beat video. If you haven't checked out the other series, which is the producer guidance going over Zaytoven's book, A to Z, excuse me, make sure you check that out. It's a lot of inspiration, a lot of guidance for producers. It's outside the technical, well, our artistry part of it, of creating music. It's more on the business side and also some spiritual, educational, organizational, if that's a word. Just a lot of really good stuff, and don't miss out on it. So that playlist is on this channel as well. So anyway, let's get into it. First, I'll start out with this dope loop. It's like a percussion loop, and actually I didn't start with that. I started out with this dope melodic loop. So I was already like, yo, that's crazy. It's very different. Next I added just like this other melody to counter it. And what did I use for that? I used Trophies by Studio Linked. Just found this in the Pluck Instruments. I use Heavy Room, and check it out. Added this other melody. And it had like this playful thing about it. And actually, I don't know if this beat was called that. Maybe it's right. So anyway, next I added was, I think, let's hear it. So I used the piano and I don't know why. Trying to figure out what plugin I use for that. That was pattern 2. So, oh, I use Trophies as well for that. So, and it was Plucks. So basically, the little trick that you can do is use the same instrument and just play at a different octave. So I use the same instrument, but it almost sounds like not totally different, but they complement each other. So check it out with the loop and these the same instrument, but at different octaves and different melodies, of course. And then I added, I believe, brass. And I really like the grittiness of that brass. It came out really dope. So I kind of have like these fun things happening, but they also have like they're in minor key, I believe, and it gives this creepiness at the same time. So it's an interesting contrast. Next was a percussion loop just to kind of give it some groove. So check it out. cut out the highs and of course the lows, so that way the lower frequency drums can carry through. And if you notice, the percussion loop was way in the background, so check it out. Very subtle, but it adds to the groove. And when you're making your beats, you want to have little things like that to kind of just add more to the music and just make it a little more creative. So yeah, anyway, let's check this out. This is the next was, I believe, a hi-hat. I'm not sure. Let's see. No, we're jumping right into the kick, so check it out. And snare. Now, it's not a typical rhythm, hip-hop rhythm. It was just something I came up with that I thought was dope. It's not trap. I don't even know what type of hip-hop this is. Maybe it's a fun rap beat. I don't know. But it sounds dope. It's very unique. And when you're making your music, I know a lot of producers, I mean, it's like a debate that can go on forever. You know, people will say, yo, it's almost like some producers have fear of not creating what's in their head. You know, you had Beethoven. He was doing stuff no other pianist did ever, like making some crazy chords, and they said you can't do that. You have, you know, name any rapper that was very unorthodox, but people loved it. You know, even Kanye's getting there where you're like, yo, did he really record that? But people love it. You know, so don't be afraid to do things differently, and not just do what everyone else does. And that's kind of what I was thinking with this percussion element. I mean, these drums, I was like, yo, let me just play whatever I feel. It's quirky, it's fun, but it has these dark elements, so it's a nice contrast. So I moved on more with the, I think, snare. I think I doubled up. Yeah, so it's extra snap, a layered snare there, and I think every 4 bars, I did like some type of hit. In this case, it's a cymbal crash. And then I added, I think this is hi-hat loop. Of course, there's tons of loops that'll be in the description, and also free loop pack. You want to grab that. Next is the, what else did I do? I forgot what this is, so let's hear it. It's an open hi-hat, very subtle, but it gives it a little more emphasis on the rhythm part. So it's on the end of the beat. And so yeah, that's how that goes. And next is the, I don't know what that is. It's another hi-hat, but it's more steady than this loop you see here. That loop, actually, this hi-hat is to make the beat a little more stable because the rhythm is so out there. So check it out. And it works in tandem, if I'm using that word right, with the hi-hat, the intricate one that has all the rolls and whatnot. So it kind of plays off each other. This sound, it might be a vocal sound, so let's listen. And he's just saying hey in the background. If you notice, we can solo that so you can hear it. So that just adds on to the beat a little more. And lastly, you got the 808s, and it's doing a lot of octave jumps and just a little more play off the main melody. So check it out. So that's all the elements in the beat. Mixing wise, I don't do too much. It depends on what the sound is. Sometimes I go crazy. There's my mastering chain, Nectar 2 from Isotope, Ozone 8 from Isotope, and tonal balance control to kind of clean things up and balance things. Mostly parametric EQ2. I don't want to bore you with too much details, but just kind of want to give you some ideas of the elements in this beat and just kind of, you know, just inspire you to make something dope. Let's see what else. And who knows what a Game of Thrones type beat is. But it has like this warrior mentality to it, especially with the brass element. So there's just reverb, delay. So yeah, I'm not gonna get too far into details. Just want to give you an overview of this beat, like a quick beat breakdown. With that vocal effect though, the hey part. Let's solo that. Reverb, you know, got the decay up, wet level, stereo separated. It's not, the size is not too large. It's like medium. Low cut, I should have lowered that. And of course EQ, I usually cut the lows because I want to clean up a lot of the space for the 808 and kick, make the beat stand out more. All the mastering is off for this video. It actually sounds a lot better in this, but the processing in the video, I had to turn that off. And the Fruity Delay 3, not too crazy. It's ping pong delay levels here. Turn down the wet level a little bit. So just showing you some parameters. Nothing too crazy here. It's the 808 obviously is side chain to the kick, or the kick side chain to the 808, and use Decapitator for some distortion. And you know, you can use anything you want creatively. I thought Decapitator sounded dope. Sound Goodizer's actually on the kick just to give it a little more punch. You can use a lot. Plugins out there, there's tons of them. I don't want to go into the minuscule details of mixing. Just wanted to break down the elements chosen and, you know, cover a dope beat, man. It came out nice. So let me play from the intro to part of verse and see what you think. There's that creepy element right there. And a pause before the chorus right here. I could have turned the open hi-hat up a little bit. 808. I always try to find a good cutoff point. That was kind of whack how I cut it off. But hopefully you're feeling the beat. And I was thinking like to see what type of artists I can hear on it. It has almost like a West Coast feel to it. It has like this, you almost want to just bounce. You know, it has a West Coast feel a little bit. So let me know what artist you think this beat sounds like. I'm going to call it the Game of Thrones beat, but I was hearing Eminem on it because it has like this quirkiness about it. Man, what's the man, his name slips my mind. Man, it was just on top of my head. Joyner Lucas. I can hear him having fun with this beat. Yeah, you let me know. I can go on and on. Don't want to say a wrong name. Well, you can always say anybody, but everyone has a different perspective when it comes to music. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got something out of it. And definitely hit that sub button. Click the bell as well to see all the videos that's posted for the channel. My bad for the hiatus. I had to take a little break, but got tons more videos coming. So, and of course, in the description, there are loops for you. They're jam-packed with a lot of content, man. It's just crazy how much stuff is on there. And it definitely helps you get out of beat block. It boosts your creativity, makes your beats sound better, help you sell more beats. I mean, anyway, yeah, I'll let you discover that for yourself. They're in the description, and got some more new stuff coming up as well. So, and also give it a thumbs up, man. So thank you for joining me. Again, it's DJ Fanatic from soundsforproducers.com, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace.